latest news headlines from Newfound News.
Good Wednesday morning, Newfoundland and Labrador, our top news story. Statistics Canada will be conducting nationwide census this May and are hiring approximately 32,000 people for census jobs across the country. A variety of supervisory and non-supervisory opportunities are available between March and July, depending on the position and location. In other news, the city of Corner Brook is addressing some concerns from the public after a water main break which took place over the holidays. On December 24th, a leak was detected on Park Street and Commercial Street. A repair was conducted on December 27th. On January 3rd, the city received an anonymous complaint expressing concern about the repair and some illnesses in the community. A boil water advisory was issued until samples could be taken and tested. The samples came back clear of any hazards, and the boil water advisory was lifted on January 6th. And finally, on Monday, just after 10 a.m., the RCMP responded to a report of a break, enter, and theft from a shed situated on a private property along Bonbay Road in Little Bonbay Pond. A suspect or suspects forced entry into the detached shed, causing damage to the door. Once inside, the suspects stole a Champion 3,000-watt gas generator, a Red Lion water pump, and an auger. Your weather forecast is coming up right after this.
Now, your provincial weather forecast for Newfoundland and Labrador.
It will be mostly pleasant across Newfoundland and Labrador for the morning. However, we do have a weather system on the way as we head through the evening and overnight and tomorrow for many areas. I'll step out of the way here so you can take a look at the warnings. Right now there is a yellow rainfall warning in effect for the Avalon, portions of the south coast, and a yellow freezing rain warning for portions of the west coast and central. And then we do have a special weather statement for portions of the west coast and up the Great Northern Peninsula and portions of northeastern Newfoundland as well. Now, as we head through the forecast overnight tonight, we are looking at that's when we're going to see the unsettled weather move in, but we'll start out with the forecast for today. It's going to be fairly pleasant across most of Newfoundland and Labrador, and in some cases warmer compared to what we saw yesterday, because of course yesterday it was quite cold across the province. Today it'll be mostly cloudy. Might see a few sunny breaks in St. John's, getting up to a daytime high of 0. Mostly sunny today for central Newfoundland, temperatures anywhere from -3 to -5, and back across the west coast it'll be fair as well, with sunny breaks in Port aux Basques, Sun and Cloud, and Corner Brook, and as we head towards St. Anthony we are looking at mostly sunny skies. Across the big land today we are looking at Sun and Cloud for Happy Valley, Goose Bay, and for Nain, and a chance of flurries for Churchill Falls and for Labrador City. Now as we take a look at the forecast tonight, that's when things are going to get a bit dicey. For the Avalon, we're looking at rain. Might see a flurry or two just as it starts this evening, but it will quickly change over to rain, and we're going to see heavy rain overnight tonight. So all the snow we got earlier this week, you add the freezing rain to that, there is certainly the possibility of some localized flooding, the rain combined with the snow melt, so just be mindful of that. Along the south coast tonight, we are looking at rain as well. The rain will be heavy in Marystown and much of the Burin Peninsula. And then areas north of that, Gander, Grand Falls will start out as snow tonight. However, as the night wears on, temperatures are going to rise. So there is the potential that we could see some freezing rain later on through the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. And then as we head through your Thursday, that precipitation will change over to just rain. And then back across the west coast, we are looking at snow in Corner Brook tonight, and up the northern peninsula, we are looking at some precipitation, but up towards St. Anthony, remaining clear until we get to tomorrow. Across Labrador, it's going to be much more quieter. We are looking at cloudy periods for most areas. Might see a few stray flurries for Nain and Churchill Falls, and Labrador City tonight. We could end up seeing some flurry activity. And that's